Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and the beautiful spoilers. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Carter's takes control deceptively. Justin's examination is correct? The striking and the wonderful spoilers record that Carter Walton has seen everything through to completion. In any case, the situation that has permitted him to assume command over Forrester manifestations is being tested on somewhere around one side of the screen. Eric Forrester told Carter he was a double-crosser, had been terminated, and to escape the structure. Edge Forrester had terminated Carter the other day, to no obvious benefit. Steffi Forrester Finnegan was quick to detect that Trust Logan was impacting Carter's adjustment of attitude. She's since been legitimized to some extent. The striking and the lovely spoilers, Trust Logan on the rebound trail. Trust was inelegantly unloaded. Steffi terminated her, and the briskness of that takeoff worked out in FC's all-around voyaged lobby. Steffi isn't altogether right when she says that Trust is controlling Carter, but on the other hand, she's not completely off base. Carter fostered his extravagance image change plan inside the last year in addition to. He as of late discussed his thoughts about Trust with her, expressing that he rethought her 2 summers prior. His show of dominance implies Trust's line will be re-established, and she and the other Logan women will acquire expanded power. That is a stunner, and its resonations will before long be perceived across the design world. The strong and the delightful spoilers. Is Justin stylist plotting for position? Justin demonstrated that he's not above deception. Given Watcher's review that he cut Bill Spencer, his long-term companion and boss, while keeping Thomas Forrester locked down. That came during the period when Bill and Liam Spencer were having to deal with quick in and out murder penalties and possibly might have sat in jail for a really long time. In any case, there's no proof that Carter realizes about Edge covering one of Thomas's awful wrongdoings. Atkinson's personality drove Justin's niece, Emma Hairdresser, off Mulholland Drive to her demise, and Edge never revealed that wrongdoing. This profoundly fascinating unsettled viewpoint hangs in the daytime air over this new storyline. Justin doesn't have all the earmarks of being in the loop. How is it that he could be? In any case, imagine a scenario where Carter's climb to drive empowers admittance to that data. Blast, to begin, trailed by Edge and Thomas having to deal with lawful penalties. However, we should not lose track of what's most important. The striking and the wonderful spoilers. The Forresters retaliate. This is a knockdown, drag-out incredible clash that has recently started. The Forresters won't lay back and let Carter direct to them. First off, Justin couldn't in any way, shape or form be their sole lawful advice. Assuming this is the case, that will extend the willingness to accept some far-fetched situations ridiculous. Retaliating will start with tense contentions and protection from Carter's arrangements. Nonetheless, assuming his arrangements yield brilliant outcomes, everybody will be compelled to rethink their situation in Los Angeles, California. Carter Walton's surprising takeover of Forrester manifestations has left the Forresters faltering. Regardless of being terminated by both Eric and Edge Forrester, Carter has utilized lawful escape clauses to hold on to control, asserting administrative freedoms under LLC arrangements. His unexpected, steadfast position has caused a commotion and set off hypotheses about ulterior intentions, especially his developing partnership with Trust Logan. Eric marked Carter a swindler, communicating his misfortune and disappointment at being double-crossed by somebody they once thought about family. Edge's anger has just increased as he battles to comprehend how Carter evaded their power so flawlessly. Trust Logan's part in Carter's change. Trust Logan's impact on Carter is obvious, however its degree stays begging to be proven wrong. Steffi Forrester Finnegan was quick to come to an obvious conclusion, thinking that Trust's new expert battles and profound weakness could have influenced Carter's choices. While Steffi's statement that Trust is controlling Carter isn't completely precise, their common help proposes a more profound association. Carter's extravagance image vision and key reshuffle at Forrester manifestations adjust intimately with re-establishing Trust's presence and power inside the organization. With Trust's line back in the overlay, the Logan family's impact is ready to extend decisively, stunning the design world and starting savage opposition from the Forresters. Justin's stylist's job in this adventure is dim, best-case scenario. When a confided in partner of Bill Spencer, Justin's selling out and ensuing activities displayed his ability for trickery. However, he currently claims to serve the Forresters, questions weighed about his unwaveringness and long-haul objectives. Justin's investigation of Carter's power get, expressing it's legitimately hermetically sealed, has baffled Edge and Eric, who are frantic to challenge the move. Nonetheless, Justin's own set of experiences of trickiness, remembering his inclusion for Thomas Forrester's seizing, raises doubts about whether he's genuinely supporting for the Forresters or plotting for his very own place. Confusing issues further is the shadow of unsettled wrongdoings. In the event that Carter accesses mysteries like Edge's concealment of Thomas's association in Emma Stylist's demise, the aftermath could pulverize the Forresters and shift coalitions in unanticipated ways. Carter's climb is not even close to get. The Forresters, not entirely settled to recover control of their family inheritance. Edge, Eric, and Steffi have promised to oppose Carter's mandates every step of the way, however their underlying endeavors will be set apart by red-hot contentions and key conflicts. The family's arrangement to retaliate depends on sabotaging Carter's power while uncovering likely breaks in his legitimate cases. Nonetheless, on the off chance that Carter's drives demonstrate effective and productive, the Forresters might confront strain to re-evaluate their resistance, especially as investors and industry insiders make an appearance. Trust's show of dominance. How profoundly is trust put resources into Carter's prosperity, and might her thought processes at any point reach out past expert yearnings? Justin's plan. Is Justin discreetly arranging his own ascent to power, or will his legitimate skill eventually save the covered insider facts? In the event that Carter coincidentally finds Edge's concealment of Emma's passing, the resulting disarray could annihilate the Forrester family's standing and open Thomas to legitimate outcomes. The Forresters are preparing for a delayed fight, yet Carter is similarly undaunted in his assurance to lead. With partnerships moving and long-covered mysteries taking steps to surface, this fight for control vows to be one of the most extreme and broad storylines in the striking and the wonderful set of experiences. Following quite a while of faithfulness to the Carter's sensational shift has left everybody faltering. Regardless of being excused by Edge and Eric Forrester, Carter has arisen as the new supervisor of Forrester Manifestations, on account of LLC administrative work he unobtrusively documented, getting his command over the organization. His activities, saw as treachery by his previous partners, have cracked connections and given him a role as a heartless pioneer. Eric and Edge both responded with rage, blaming Carter for foul play. Edge, specifically, has thought about Carter's activities literally, seeing them as an assault on both the family and its heritage. Forrester Finnegan, notwithstanding, sees a more muddled picture, one where Trust Logan's impact might play had a significant impact in Carter's choices. Trust Logan's unexpected resurgence at Forrester Manifestations has added one more layer of interest. Terminated by Steffi and excused as a responsibility, Trust tracked down a startling partner in Carter. While claims Trust is controlling Carter, the circumstance shows up more nuanced. Carter's reverence for Trust appears to be veritable, originating from a recently discovered regard for her versatility and innovativeness. He situated her as a focal figure in his vision for Forrester's future, re-establishing her line and enhancing the Logan family's impact. This shift has raised a ruckus for Steffi and Brooke, who have one or two misgivings of Trust's developing power. Justin Hairdresser has arisen as a dubious figure in this unfurling show. Recruited by Edge to counter Carter's lawful moves, Justin has affirmed the legitimateness of Carter's LLC filings, leaving with few quick choices. Notwithstanding, Justin's previous disloyalty of Bill Spencer and his association in Thomas Forrester's abducting cast uncertainty on his respectability. Might Justin at some point remember the big picture, situating himself for a bigger job inside Forrester Manifestations? Or then again, would he say he is just giving fair advice in an unimaginable circumstance? Adding to the pressure is the unsettled aftermath from Emma Hairdresser's demise. Assuming Carter accesses touchy data about Edge and Thomas's concealment, the ramifications could be destroying for the Forrester family. Regardless of Carter's apparently unassailable position, not entirely settled to retaliate. Edge, Eric, and Steffi have promised to challenge Carter every step of the way, both lawfully and inside the organization. Their system includes utilizing their excess impact to sabotage Carter's choices while investigating expected escape clauses in the LLC arrangement. Notwithstanding, the clock is ticking. In the event that Carter's authority yields positive outcomes, like monetary profits or basic recognition, they may confront strain from investors and representatives to acknowledge the state of affairs.